Okay, my name is Celia Walton. I'm riding number 165. This is an aerial and sidecar built in 1935 originally, but put together as a Grasstrack sidecar outfit by my husband Simon in 1973. The next year will be its 30th year of competition since it was put together as a Grasstrack outfit.
My name's Stuart Towner, here today with the aerial sidecar outfit. Sometimes I'll ride well, more often than not I'll ride a solo 1930 Rudge. This is basically a 1930 aerial with a 39 engine in it, enclosed valve job where the 30 was open valve. It's been used as a trials bike in the past, and then sort of a semi-road bike, go anywhere, and then put a sidecar on it and we thrash it around the fields like this. It's got a racing magneto, twin float track carb on it, gives it a bit more power. I've been racing on since about 1980. Started off with vintage road racing, progressed to Grasstrack, then with the sidecar. Also have a little dabble with the speedway as well when we can fit it in.
Right, my name's Bob Miles. I'm a member of the Vintage Club, and there's my passenger over there. It's Cliffy Ridpath, an ex-solo rider at the South Eastern Centre. I used to ride every day Grasstrack 15 years ago. Limited amount of success, but still enjoy it, so we come back with the old vintage bikes. This is an ex-Ron Waters bike, built about 1965, but we've had to put 18-inch wheels in it to conform with the regulations of the Vintage Club. What I want to say, really, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun, and what more can I say?
So if you're doing the points, bear that in mind, otherwise you could come up with all the wrong results, like what I normally do. Well, this could be the first race of the afternoon, and away they go. Down into the first turn. It is the classic 500cc solo race, and I think it was Geoff Urben that got there first. Roy Gomm sneaking through on the inside, Ian Guttridge there on the outside. Who's that man in the red that's made it up to the front? Is that Jon Underwood? It is indeed 77, Jon Underwood, picking the front wheel up as he comes out of that corner there on his 500 2-valve Jawa. Followed by Jack Walker, Geoff Urben. Very interesting little circuit, quite tight. I think it's going to produce some very exciting racing this afternoon. Jon Underwood squirting that throttle out of that corner again, then not finding that unexpected grip this time. Followed by 262, Jack Walker, 241, Geoff Urben, 21, John Morey. Then numbers 11, Francis Yates, and 174, Ian Guttridge. Well, they're making this one too easy for the commentator and lap scorers. All nicely spread out as they come round. It's a checkered flag. It's Jon Underwood takes another win. So far, I believe he's unbeaten on this circuit. Then there's Jack Walker, then there's Geoff Urben, John Morey, Francis Yates, Ian Guttridge, Roy Hazelden, and Chris Sindall. Official result in a moment. Race 1, 500cc Classic Solo, or should I be cheeky and say that was the youth demonstration? The result was as follows. Race 1, a win for number 77, Jon Underwood. In second place, number 262, Jack Walker. In third place was number 241, Geoff Urben. In fourth place was number 21, John Morey. In fifth place was number 11, Francis Yates. Sixth place, 174, Ian Guttridge. Seventh place, number 364, Roy Hazelden. Eighth place, number 31, Chris Sindall. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 11.04 seconds, an average speed of 41.40 miles per hour. As the meeting nicely started with the 500cc Classic Solos. Just do it again for you. 77, 262, 241, 21, 11, 174, 364, 31. 1 minute 11.04 seconds, 41.40 miles per hour. Race 2. Right on time there. Is this the return of Tony Davey? I see number 3 in the programme there, Tony Davey. 261. Roy Gomm leads it from 36, Mike Toplis. From 114, 84. There's a nasty kick at a spit there on Mr. Davey. Round they come then. 261 on the front line. Andy Gomm from Mike Toplis in second place. Then it's Paul Bloomfield. Paul Bloomfield slips up there and drops the spot to a young charger. 36, Mike Toplis goes through the front. Andy Gomm in second. Then it's John Cox. Then it's Paul Bloomfield, Gordon Walker. The race continues. Out of that top turn they come. Checkered flag is out. A win for number 36, Mike Toplis. Just in second place, Andy Gomm from John Cox in third. Paul Bloomfield. I think it was Ricky Ashworth. Official result for you in a moment. Win there for number 36, Mike Toplis, nicely timed in that race, being in front on the last lap. In second place was number 261, Andy Gomm, a little bit unlucky to lose it. Third place, 2611, John Cox, a very tight finish. And then number 4, in fourth, number 114, Paul Bloomfield. Fifth place, number 58, Ricky Ainsworth, it says there, I thought it was Ashworth. In sixth place, number 84, Gordon Walker. Seventh place, number 61, Chris Ward. Eighth place, number 3, Tony Davey. And ninth place, number 50, Paul Beachy. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 12.10 seconds, 40.79 miles per hour. These are the 350cc's of the modern era. Additional runner 101, Dave Wiseman. Round they come then, 16, Bob Dolan leads it. From Adrian Phipps. From Rob Southwell. And bringing up the rear 101, Dave Wiseman. Oh, there's some tight stuff there for third and fourth places, but Bob Dolan seems to have it all under control at the moment. From Adrian Phipps, from Ben Morbey, Teri Massingham moving up into that fourth spot. .350cc machines, track the sort of speedway track size. 16, Bob Dolan, Adrian Phipps, Ben Morbey making a move now in third, trying to take that second place. Then it's Teri Massingham. I think some of the riders struggling to contend with this short circuit. There goes the checkered flag. Bob Dolan takes the win. Ben Morbey in second. Adrian Phipps in third. Teri Massingham. Richard Harbard. Rob Southwell. Race 3 in your programme. A win for number 16 from Holland, Bob Dolan. In second place, number 90 from Lincolnshire, Ben Morbey. In third place, from Kent, number 76, Adrian Phipps. In fourth place, number 213, Miss Teri Massingham. In fifth place, number 28, Richard Harbard. In sixth place, number 39, Rob Southwell. In seventh place, number 55, Ken O'Brien. And in eighth place, number 101, Dave Wiseman. The winner's time was 1 minute 11.08 seconds, a speed of 41.37 miles per hour. I think I'm going to have to get these results out quicker, but I want you to have time to write them down. The quarter litres, the 250s, mainly two strokes by nature. It's 31, Paul Simmons leading. The ex-British champion, 75 Lee Street in second place in hot pursuit. Then I think it's 16, Adam Shipp. 31, Paul Simmons, 75. Lee Street, 16. Adam Shipp, 80. Ashley Denham, 28. Sam Morbey. We stopped. We have a red flag out. Oh, I didn't see him go over there. Did he end up over there? Away we go again then. We're at the 250, sorry. Solos, and Lee Street makes a better start this time. Paul Simmons well down in about 5th place at the moment, fighting his way through. Lee Street leads. From Ashley Denham. From Colin Howe. Having one of his rare grass track appearances these days. Then it's Adam Shipp, or Adam Shipp in front of Colin Howe now, and Paul Simmons comes through for 2nd. Adam Shipp trying to come through on the inside of Ashley Denham as well to take 3rd. Ashley Denham drops back to 4th, back to 5th as Colin Howe now goes through. Then it's Chris Still, Sam Morbey. Number 7 is Mark Bussey. .75, Lee Street takes the last lap flag from Paul Simmons, from Adam Shipp, from Colin Howe, Ashley Denham, Chris Still, Sam Morbey, Mark Bussey, Geoff Urben, Will Tustin and Lee Pittman. Checkered flag made ready. We have a win for Lee Street. 2nd place to Paul Simmons, followed by Adam Shipp, Colin Howe, Ashley Denham, Chris Still, Sam Morbey, Mark Bussey, Geoff Urben, Willie Tustin and Lee Pittman. Race 4, quarter litres and a win. A fine start to finish win there for number 75, Lee Street. In 2nd place, working his way up from 5th, was 31, Paul Simmons. In 3rd place, also working his way through, was number 16, Adam Shipp. Followed by number 34, Colin Howe. Number 80 in 5th place was Ashley Denham. In 6th place was 82, Chris Sindall. In 7th place, 28, Sam Morbey. 8th place, number 7, Mark Bussey. 9th place, number 41, Geoff Urben. In 10th place, number 8, Will Tustin. And in 11th place, number 201, Lee Pittman. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute, 09.41 seconds, an average speed of 42.37 miles per hour. From the top, 75, 31, 16, 34, 80, 82, 28, 7, 241, 8 and 201. The winner's time, 1 minute 09.41 seconds, an average speed of 42.37 miles per hour. These are the vintage sidecars I spoke about earlier. Bad luck there for Celia and Arthur Walton. The other two are underway, and Bob Miles is half a straight in front on the first straight. Bob Miles and Cliff Redpath. On the Triumph. Done a few mods during the winter. You'd think in 40 years they'd have developed the thing as far as they could get it, but still playing with the thing. Well into the next century. Bob Miles, Cliff Redpath. From Stuart Towner and Mark Wilde. On the 1939 Ariel. I'm not sure if that's a Red Hunter or what it is, but 500cc single. On the last lap goes Bob Miles on the 650 Triumph Twin. Cliff Redpath hanging off the side of that chariot. Tom Gray and Crouch had another go at this, I reckon. Stuart Towner and Mike Wilde in 2nd place. He's a granddad now, you know. Bob Miles, Cliff Redpath. Take that checkered flag. I think a handicap could be called for next time. Stuart Towner and Mike Wilde finishing 2nd place. Race 5, the vintage sidecars, a win for number 26. Bob Miles and Cliff Ridpath. And in second place, number 86, Stuart Towner and Mark Wild. Mike Wild. Be wild with me in a minute when I give them call them the wrong name. 1 minute, 20.25 seconds, 36.65 miles per hour. From the top, 26, 86. 1 minute, 20.25, 36.65 seconds. Off the line they go then. These are the 350cc classic solos. Number 22 it is that leads, Teri West. John West, the fishmonger's brother? No, it isn't. Teri West leads. Will Tustin in second place. He was just out in that 250 race or so ago, so must have some stamina, that man. Then Roy Hazelden, Ken O'Brien, John Morbey. Then 33 is Kim Greatrix. And number 81, Bernie Waterfield, unfortunately stopped on the centre green. There goes the last lap flag. It's 22 that leads. Teri West. Will Tustin making his move in second place on that 350 BSA. Will Tustin coming up on the inside, on the outside, on the last turn. The last turn of the throttle, who is it going to be? The checkered flag is out. It's a win for 22 on the 350 Jawa from Roy Hazelden, from Will Tustin, from Ken O'Brien on the BSA. Bernie Waterfield pushing home with the 350 Jap. A win for number 22, Teri West. In second place was 364, Roy Hazelden. In third place was number 80, Willie Tustin. Fourth place, number 55, Ken O'Brien. Fifth place, number 33, Kim Greatrix. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 13.82 seconds, a speed of 39.84 miles per hour. A 1971 Ducati just gone past my Euros on the other side of the racing fence. Here we go then, 500cc solos. This is the big ones, chaps. In the solo classes this afternoon, and it's number 15, Martyn Sturgeon that leads. From 188, Mark Ferry. From 174, Ian Guttridge. 500cc's of sheer unadulterated power is quite a lot on a circuit of this size. Mind you, do it with speedway bikes all the time, but that's only 4 at a time. Martyn Sturgeon, Mark Ferry, Ian Guttridge, Martin Williams, Alan Fenn-Smith, and Jason Newitt. Big challenge on the front line. Mark Ferry making up a few yards. 1 more lap to go. Can Martyn Sturgeon hold on to it? Mark Ferry throws the bike into that turn. Not doing quite so much sliding into the turns today as they do on modern day racing, due to these smaller corners. Jason Newitt out with problems. Look at this man coming through on the inside. He's going to take it. Mark Ferry takes the checkered flag. Martyn Sturgeon, a brave try for him in second place. And it was Martin Williams. The official result with you in a moment. Race 7, the 500cc solos. Race 7, a win for number 188, Mark Ferry, in second place. After leading for 3 laps, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. In third place, number 18, Martin Williams, fast moving up through the ranks. In fourth place, number 32, Alan Fenn-Smith. And in fifth place, number 174, Ian Guttridge. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 09.24 seconds, an average speed of 42.47 miles per hour. Away we go again then, race 8, again 500cc solos. And a very fast start there. But a very big wide swing on the first corner for Tim Mount, allowing 2 other riders to come through. So Dean Garrod, Simon Gittings, Tim Mount, John Cox. That's the way they are after 1 lap. All systems go. Quite a bit of moving in the midfield. The 12, Dean Garrod. From Simon Gittings, Tim Mount, John Cox. Tony Starke. Tony Starke back out on a solo. Thought he'd change the ranks to sidecars. Number 12, Dean Garrod. On the last lap. Tim Mount, who's now moved back up into second. Simon Gittings in third, then John Cox. Then Tony Starke. Richard Harbud. Checkered flag. Number 12, Dean Garrod takes it. John Cox in second. Then Tim Mount, Simon Gittings, Richard Harbud. And 33, Daryl Nelson, and 39, Rob Southwell. And bringing up the rear, number 22, Tony Starke. Must have a problem there somewhere. Can't see what it is, but it's slid off at the top, they tell me. Race 8 without Trevor Banks or Gary Hayward was a win for number 12, Daniel Winterton, after I called him Dean Garrod all the time. In second place was number 611, John Cox. Third was number 17, Tim Mount. Fourth was 179, Simon Gittings. Fifth was 28, Richard Harbud. Sixth was 33, Daryl Nelson. I'm getting too old for this job. Seventh was number 39, Rob Southwell. And eighth was number 22, Tony Starke. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 08.77 seconds, a speed of 42.76 miles per hour. Do apologise to the number 12, Daniel Winterton camp. But there's too many number 12s in this game. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Race 8, 12, 611, 17, 179, 28, 33, 39, 22, 1 minute 08.77 seconds, 42.76 miles per hour. Could be told or retired if anybody else wants the job. These are the 1000cc sidecars. These really are the big ones, chaps. An 87 British Masters champion, Rob Bradley, leaps into the lead with Scott Wilson. Is he an ex-solo rider, or is he still going to come out on the solo? Normally a solo rider, doing the job of the ballast here this afternoon. And what a great job he's doing as they lead this race. From 81, John Stafford in second place. Then Reg Blackburn, Mark Sharrock, and John Thorpe. Such a short circuit before I can get all the names out. They're coming round again, and it is Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson. John Stafford. Problems there for Reg Blackburn. He rolls to a standstill. And the race continues. And we have 87, Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson. 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Man famous in his own right. Then 16, Rob Sharrock and Kevin Fuller. And 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. Checkered flag. Last turn, last time, there they go. 87, Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson take the win. John Stafford and Carl Squirrel, a good second place for them. Then Rob Sharrock and John Thorpe. And problems, unfortunately, for Reg Blackburn. It's 9, the right-hand sidecars. The first outing for those boys this afternoon was a win for 87, Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson. In second place, it was number 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. In third place, number 16, Mark Sharrock and Kevin Fuller. And in fourth place, number 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. No fifth finisher. The winner's time, 1 minute 17.98 seconds, an average speed of 42.70 miles per hour. It was nice to see Reg has got his bike going again. I better correct myself, we've got 3 East Midland lads and 1 South Eastern rider here. I thought they came from more south than that. I thought they were more like Portsmouth, but they're not. They're from Eastbourne. Close to the home of the Eastbourne Eagles. Let's see if they can fly here today. Race 10 then, right-hand chariots. Under starters orders, tapes flying, here they come. Good start for Paul Whiteland, Steph Blythe goes with him. Colin Blackburn in third place at the moment. Paul Whiteland goes a little bit wide, Steph Blythe shuts the door on Colin Blackburn. Only 4 laps in which to do this, and on this short circuit there's not a lot of overtaking spaces, but Colin Blackburn finds one and he goes through into second place. Paul Whiteland leading then. Not sure who his passenger is this afternoon. This is 3 meetings I've seen him in and 3 different passengers. He gets through them, you know. Paul Whiteland, Colin Blackburn, Steph Blythe, Ross Partridge. At half distance then, Colin Blackburn makes a move. Oh, he's got his nose cut off again there. Paul Whiteland's closing the door on him. Lines it up again this time, round that pits turn. Paul Whiteland. Leaves a little bit of room there for Colin Blackburn. He puts his front wheel in there, but he can't quite do any more than that. The race continues. They're on the last lap, and it's Paul Whiteland. It's Colin Blackburn. Steph Blythe. And Ryan Partridge. Checkered flag is there. There's a big mad dasher in the outside. Colin Blackburn can't make it, but he holds on a second. It's Paul and Mark Whiteland to take it. Colin Blackburn in second. Steph Blythe in third. Ryan Partridge in fourth. Official result in a moment. A win for number 92, Paul Whiteland and A.N. Other. I can't tell you who the chap is, I just don't know. In second place was number 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. In third place, it was number 30, Steph and Carl Blythe. And in fourth place, number 514, Ryan and Ross Partridge. The winner's time, 1 minute 18.67 seconds, an average speed of 42.32 miles per hour. Make it a weekend out, go up on Saturday, stay overnight, some lovely places up there to stay. Have a look round Skegness in the evening. Very much a holidaymaker's paradise. And a super speed track racing on the 19th of May at 1:30 p.m. Seems to be a bit of a thing going at the moment with this name for speed track, grass track, super speed track and all that lot. And hope it doesn't cost us more people than we gain by it. I do know why it's being done in certain areas. But, last week we put up speed track and nobody turned up at the gate until we changed the sign to grass track, and everybody came in and said, "Cool, we couldn't find you first time round." So, be prepared. Grass track could change its name to super speed track racing. Here they come then, flat out off that start line. Down that first straight they go. It looks like Jack Walker that picks it up. Jon Underwood coming in from the outside, squirting that throttle hard. Holding on to his second place. In first place at the moment though, it is Jack Walker from Jon Underwood. Jon Underwood, to the best of my knowledge and belief, is so far unbeaten on this circuit. And he means business here this afternoon. He lines him up on the inside, he squirts that throttle hard. Jack Walker goes a little wide, through comes Jon Underwood. It's Jon Underwood, then Jack Walker, then Geoff Urben, Ian Gutteridge, Francis Yates. Last lap flag goes. It's a bit quick these races. 77, Jon Underwood, 1 lap from victory, from Jack Walker in second place. Then it's Geoff Urben, Francis Yates, Ian Gutteridge, Roy Hazelden, John Morbey and Chris Sindall. 500cc classic solos. Jon Underwood takes that checkered flag. Another win here on this home circuit for him. Then it's 262 Jack Walker, 241 Geoff Urben, number 11 Francis Yates. A big mad finish there. I think it was just Ian Gutteridge from Francis Yates, then John Morbey and then Chris Sindall. 500cc Classic Solos, race 11. Result as follows. A win for number 77, Jon Underwood. In second place, it was number 262, Jack Walker. In third place, it was 241, Geoff Urben. I'll give you this result after this race, I think. We are away again. They look like 350 up-to-date solos, and out in front is Bob Dolman. He had a win first time out, and he's out there going for gold again. John Cox in second, Adrian Phipps in third. Then I think that's Tony Davey. It says Simon Davey on his bib. I think it's Tony. Could be Simon. Says Tony in the programme. What do I do? 16, Bob Dolan. Flat out and going for it. At half distance from John Cox in second place. Then it's Adrian Phipps. Then Tony Davey. Teri Massingham. Going well on this tight circuit. Bringing up the rear, 101, Dave Wiseman. 1 lap to go. 16, Bob Dolan, a good lead over 611 John Cox. Then it's Adrian Phipps, and then Tony Davey pushing hard in 4th place. Then it's Teri Massingham. Tony Davey coming through. If that's Tony, it's the shrimp. If it isn't, oh, down goes Adrian Phipps. A win for Bob Dolan, 2nd John Cox, 3rd Tony Davey, 4th Teri Massingham, Rob Southwell, and 61 Chris Ward, 101 Dave Wiseman, and Adrian Phipps picking the machine up to complete race distance. And we have another brave man who wants to push his bike round. Official result in a jiffy. Paul Bloomfield pushing his machine home there, chain dangling down on the track. Sure he'll get that fixed when he gets back to the paddock. We'll do race 12 quickly. Race 12 was a win for 16, Bob Dolan. 2nd, 611, John Cox. 3rd was number 3, Tony Davey. 4th was number 213, Teri Massingham. 5th was number 39, Rob Southwell. 6th was number 61, Chris Ward. 7th was number 101, Dave Wiseman. And 8th was number 76, Adrian Phipps. And 9th was 114, Paul Bloomfield. The winner's time was 1 minute 06.14 seconds, an average speed of 44.46 miles per hour. Race 11, back a page, race 11, quickly if we can. Are you ready? 77, 262, 241, 11, 174, 364, 21, 31, no other finishers. 1 minute 08.27, 43.08. Here we go. Race 13, the 350cc solos. It's that Morbey fella that leads. Ben Morbey from Andy Gomm, from Mike Toplis. Now Mike Toplis was a winner first time out. And he's down in 3rd place at the moment. Mind you, he did come from behind last time. But Sam Morbey. That's wrong, isn't it? It's Ben Morbey. Ben Morbey. Tell when he's gone past, it's all over his bum. Ben Morbey leading. Andy Gomm in 2nd place, coming up through alongside there, trying to take that 1st place away from Ben Morbey. Ben Morbey fights back. The inside line pays off, and 261. Roy Gomm, Andy Gomm, leading this one. From Ben Morbey in 2nd place, Mike Toplis screws it up a little bit there. Ben Morbey comes back. Or Ben Morbey on the last turn. Can he take it? The checkered flag goes out. Andy Gomm goes a little wide. Ben Morbey points it on the inside line, but it's Andy Gomm that takes it. From Ben Morbey, from Mike Toplis, from Ricky Ashworth, from Gordon Walker. And number 50, Paul Beachy. For some, they say. Race 13 then, a win for number 261, Andy Gomm. 2nd place, number 90, Ben Morbey. 3rd place was number 36, Mike Toplis. 4th place was number 58, Ricky Ashworth. 5th place was number 84, Gordon Walker. 6th place, number 50, Paul Beachy. And 7th place was number 28, Richard Harbutt. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 08.66 seconds, an average speed of 42.83 miles per hour. From the top, 261, 90, 36, 58, 84, 50 and 28, 1 minute 08.66 seconds, 42.83 miles per hour. Hope you've all got all them results. You ain't missed any, have you? You ain't missed any, have you? No. That's good then. No, don't miss any. Sorry I've got to go so fast, but they will keep putting the races out quick. The quarter litres, 250cc's. Additional runner in this one is number 8, Will Tustin, on his trusted BSA. Lee Street scorched off that line. Didn't like being beaten off that line earlier on by Paul Simmons. Young Paul Simmons again, a midfield, about 5th place slot coming out of that first turn. See if he can make up any ground. Already he's up into 3rd. Hard on the heels of Chris Still. So it's Lee Street, Chris Still, Paul Simmons. A Kent 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Colin Howe overslides out of that turn, just gets his wheels back in line in time before it spat him over the handlebars. And away we go. 75, Quality Street. From 82, Chris Still. From Paul Simmons, Adam Shipp. Colin Howe gone out wide. I think he's got problems. And Lee Street. A win first time out. Keeps him on maximum points as they go on the last lap. Paul Simmons having problems with Chris Still, trying to take that 2nd place. Adam Shipp is trying to take Paul Simmons his 3rd place. So it's all systems go on this, the last turn. Quality Street leads. What's going to happen behind him? He don't care. 75, Lee Street. From Chris Still, Paul Simmons and Adam Shipp. What a close fought race. And number 7, Mark Bussey. And Sam Morbey. 50cc solos, those quarter litres, a win for number 75, Lee Street. In 2nd place was number 82, Chris Still. In 3rd place was number 31, Paul Simmons. In 4th place, number 16, Adam Shipp. 5th place, number 7, Mark Bussey. 6th place, number 28, Sam Morbey. 7th place, number 8, Will Tustin. No, I'm wrong, it's 80. 80, Ashley Denham. In 8th place, number 241, Geoff Urben. 9th place, number 8, which is Will Tustin. 10th place, number 34, Colin Howard. 11th place, 201, Lee Pittman. 1 minute 07.78 seconds, 43.39 miles per hour. Well, these are the vintage sidecars. And Celia's got her her aerial going. In 3rd place there at the moment, Celia and Arthur Walton. 3 chariot race. See, I told you, fact paper between the points, off they go every time, never fails. Whoever invented CDI ignition. 26. Bob Miles and Cliff Redpath. From Stuart Towner and Mark Wild and Celia and Arthur Walton. Bringing up the rear there. 2 aerials having a right little scrap on their own, and Bob Miles again leading by the proverbial mile. Perhaps that's why they called him Bob Miles. 1 lap to go, an ex-British champion, left-hand campaigner in his own right. Oh, Stuart Towner made a fatal mistake there, looked over the wrong shoulder, and Celia Walton comes up on the inside. It's all tough stuff on this, the last lap, you know. Bob Miles has got it in the bag, but look at these two. Hard at it after 4 laps. Checker flag goes for Bob Miles and Cliff Redpath. Hopefully they'll give him a head start next time. And look at this. Celia Walton coming through on the inside, and she takes it. Celia and Arthur Walton take that 2nd place from Stuart Towner and Mark Wild. Race 15, vintage sidecars. In 1st place, it was a win for number 26, Bob Miles and Cliff Redpath. In 2nd place, it was 165, Celia and Arthur Walton. And in 3rd place, number 86, Stuart Towner and Mark Wild. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.79 seconds, an average speed of 37.80 miles per hour. From the top, 26, 165, 86, 1 minute 17.79, 37.8 miles per hour. We look for John Morrie, we look for Ken O'Brien, Bernie Waterfield, Kim Greatrix, Roy Hazelden, Terry West and Will Tustin. Unfortunately, led to believe that Ted Wiseman, John Taylor are not going in this race. Not sure about Ian Guttridge at the moment. Race 16 in your programme, top of the page. There's riders on the line then. Under starters orders, here they come. In fact, we've only got 4. Four riders going down into the first turn. 22 it is that leads. Previous race winner, Teri West. Roy Hazelden in second place on the mighty BSA. Will Tustin on a BSA. And number 33, Kim Greatrix on a 350 Jap. James Alfred Presswich Company of London. Famous not only for their speedway and grass track machinery, but also many industrial engines over the years. And of course the engines are used in the Brough Superior motorcycle, as most famously ridden by Sir Lawrence of Arabia. Here we come, 22, Teri West. On the last lap flag, on the Czechoslovakian-made Jawa. Oh, he slips a little bit wide there, and there's Roy Hazelden and the British-built BSA, Birmingham Small Arms Company, you know, powering out in front. BSA B40, built in Birmingham. He takes the win from Teri West on the Jawa, from Willie Tustin on another BSA. Bringing up the rear, Kim Greatrix on the 350 Jap. UCC Classic Solo, and what a finish for number 364, Roy Hazelden on the BSA. Second place was 22, Teri West on the Jawa. In third place was number 80, Will Tustin on his BSA B40. And in fourth place, number 33, Kim Greatrix on the 350 Jap. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 12.42 seconds, an average speed of 40.61 miles per hour. From the top, 364, 22, 80, 33. 1 minute 12.42 seconds, 40.61 miles per hour. Move on to race 17, 500cc solos. Unfortunately, no Trevor Banks and Gary Hayward, but nonetheless, another super fast race is amongst us. Mark Ferry had a win first time out, and he goes in this one. In fact, he goes very fast in this one. He's straight into the lead. Another previous race winner was 12, Daniel Winterton, but he goes in the next race, so could still have two riders on maximum points after the second leg, if all goes well for them. 188, Mark Ferry. Untroubled this time. He had a fight for his win last time, but he's out untroubled on the front line this time, and the man that did trouble him last time is holding on to second at the moment, Martyn Sturgeon. Trying to go round Martyn Sturgeon is Tim Mount. Then it's Daryl Nelson and Jason Newitt. Jason Newitt coming hard underneath Daryl Nelson. 188, Mark Ferry takes the last lap flag from Martyn Sturgeon, Tim Mount, Jason Newitt, Daryl Nelson. Sorry, that's Alan Fenn-Smith and then Daryl Nelson. Bringing up the rear, number 1, Greg Parkin. Checkered flag time, Mark Ferry, another win. Martyn Sturgeon in second, Tim Mount, Jason Newitt. And it's Alan Fenn-Smith, Daryl Nelson and Greg Parkin. Been a win for 188. Mark Ferry. Second place, 215, Martyn Sturgeon, having a good year this year. Third place to number 17, Tim Mount. Fourth place to number 112, Jason Newitt. Fifth place to number 32, Alan Fenn-Smith. Sixth place, 33, Daryl Nelson. And seventh place, number 1, Greg Parkin. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 06.41 seconds, an average speed of 44.28 miles per hour. From the top, 188, 15, 17, 112, 32, 33, and 1. 1 minute 06.41 seconds, 44.28 miles per hour. Festival of Grasstrack, Hayes and Southwell Motorcycle Club, here at Billington Lane, Stanbridge, Bedfordshire. There they go. So all down, he's dropped that one. I think that was 22. Tony Starke, after a good start, lays it on its side on the first turn, but he picks it up and has another go. Number 12, Daniel Winterton, I tell you. He leads this one. From John Cox, from Ian Guttridge, from Simon Gittings, from Richard Harbutt. So all systems go here at Stanbridge. Good line out of that turn for Daniel Winterton. Certainly in amongst it here this afternoon. Then it's John Cox, then it's Ian Guttridge, Simon Gittings, Richard Harbutt. Tony Starke finding it hard to come back on terms. One more lap to go. Daniel Winterton from John Cox. John Cox seems to have made up a few yards. Simon Gittings and Rain Man, Ian Guttridge having a bit of a close-knit battle together. Now to the last turn for the last time. Daniel Winterton, 2 from 2. John Cox takes another second place. Don't forget his points all the way this afternoon, so one breakdown can cost you very dear. From Simon Gittings, Ian Guttridge, and the official result very shortly. Race 18, 500cc solos. Race 18, 500cc solos. A win for number 12, Daniel Winterton. Second place, number 611, John Cox. Third place, number 179, Simon Gittings. Fourth place, number 174, Ian Guttridge. Fifth place to 18, Martin Williams. Sixth place to 28, Richard Harbutt. Seventh place to number 39, Rob Southwell. And eighth place, number 22, Tony Starke. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 08.16 seconds, an average speed of 43.15 miles per hour. From the top, 12, 611, 179, 174, 18, 28, 39, 22. 1 minute 08.16 seconds, 43.15 miles per hour. Well, if you want a tape of this afternoon's meeting, Bob Ruffle will do you one. He's standing up on his podium position there, filming the action as we speak. So if you know somebody who couldn't make it today and they'd like to have seen it, why not order a Bob video and take it home for them next weekend. Say, this is what you missed. What a Raz Palmer, Danny Hogg, and Simon Beard, Rob Graves, and Clive Willis, Mike Simpson, and more to make up the 13-strong field. Right-hand sidecars are Ian Ames and Paul Phillips, James Rogers, Damien Jones, and Paul Whitelam, Kevin Jones. Expected to be the front runners. Well, they soon rolled that, didn't they? Colin Blackburn off to a flying start this time. Oh, round there, almost facing the wrong way. Went, I think, Rob Bradley. And Reg Blackburn out again with problems. Colin Blackburn, no problems. Martin Bailey, his passenger. Yellow flag out. Then it's 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. Then 87, British Masters champion Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson. And then Mark Sharrock and Kevin Fuller. Well, they're quite well spread out, so that makes it easy for me. Colin Blackburn, Martin Bailey. A very fast combination. John Thorpe and Ian Howe. Then Rob Bradley. And Scott Wilson, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller. Now goes the last lap flag for Colin Blackburn. Can the British Masters champion get past John Thorpe on this turn? He's through clean on the inside. What a big gap to leave a man like that. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Round the last turn then for the last time. Checkered flag awaits him. 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. I'd put my money on that's the fastest sidecar time of the day so far. Will my big mouth get the better of me yet again? There goes the checkered flag then for second place man Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson, followed by John Thorpe and Ian Howe and Mark Sharrock, Kev Fuller. Official result in a moment. Right-hand sidecars then. Right-hand sidecars. A win for number 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. In second place was 87, Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson. In third place, number 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. And in fourth place, number 16, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 15.20 seconds, a speed of 44.28 miles per hour. So looking forward to seeing you there next week. That's at High Easter near Chelmsford. The local venue, Lower House Farm, High Easter near Chelmsford, home to the Eastern, the 500cc Sidecar Association. There we go then. Sidecars again. Stephen Carl Blythe pick up the running this time. John Stafford and Carl Squirrel in second place, pushing hard on the back wheel of Stephen Carl Blythe, and then it's Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. If he'd only keep one set of leathers from one meeting to another, I might have known who he was. Smashing chap. Getting his bum down on that machine there, pulling it in tight on the turns. Meanwhile, let's look on the front line. It's Stephen Carl Blythe, number 30 on their machine. The Blythe boys from John Stafford and Carl Squirrel, who are in there with a fighting chance in second. And then Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones in third. Around this pit's turn, the last lap flag is being hoisted in front of them. Those three outfits are starting to get closer and closer together. Oh, that was a bit of bad luck for Paul Whitelam as he overspins. And can they get that machine going again? Yes, it's underway. Of course, they've dropped to the back end of the field, but this is a points meeting and points make prizes. And number 30, Stafford and Carl Blythe. Oh, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel spin it right round on the same spot as previously done by Paul Whitelam. Ross Partridge takes the evading action right round the outside. Paul Whitelam sneaks through for second. Race number 20, right-hand sidecars. A win. A well-deserved win for number 30, Stephen Carl Blythe. In second place, a very honourable number 514, Ryan and Ross Partridge. In third place, number 92, Paul and Mark Whitelam. No, it isn't. Paul Whitelam and Kevin Jones. And in fourth place, number 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. The winner's time, 1 minute 18.20 seconds. A speed of 42.58 miles per hour. Now, we do know that number 92 did come across the line in second place, but he did overtake Ross and Ryan Partridge on the last turn under a yellow flag, which is against the rules, no overtaking on yellow flags. So the clerk of the course has put him back into his rightful third place, giving a result of 30, 514, 92, 81, 1 minute 18.20 seconds, 42.58 miles per hour. Says here, youth demonstration, but if them blokes are youths, then I'm only a baby. Here they come, the 500cc Classic Solo. Round the first turn they come. I see Jon Underwood on the outside. There are problems for, I think that's Jack Walker. He's gone out of the race with mechanical defect. Meanwhile, the race continues and Jon Underwood looks like he's got his work cut out if he wants to win this one. Unbeaten so far on this circuit. He's in fifth place. He's trying to take fourth place, but out in front is Geoff Urben from Francis Yates. Ian Guttridge, and then it's Jon Underwood takes Ian Guttridge and puts himself up into third. He's come up along side of Francis Yates. He's through to second. Can he take this first place? He's got just over a lap in which to do it. Geoff Urben on the outside. Jon Underwood sneaks through. Jon Underwood gets his front wheel in front. He's come from fifth to first in this race. What a campaigner. Looks like he's still going to be unbeaten on this circuit. A little bit of a slip in the middle of that corner, but he's got it all under control. And 77, Jon Underwood takes the win. Geoff Urben in second, then Francis Yates, then Ian Guttridge, John Morbey, Chris Sindall. Race 21, 500cc Classic Solos, and another win for 77, Jon Underwood. That's 3 from 3 this afternoon. In second place, number 241, Geoff Urben, an ex-Southern Centre champion. Third place to number 11, Francis Yates. Fourth place to 174, Ian Guttridge. Fifth place, number 21, John Morbey. And sixth place, 31, Chris Sindole. No other finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 09.70 seconds, 42.19 miles per hour. From the top, 77, 241, 11, 174, 21, 31. 1 minute 09.70, 42.19 miles per hour. 350cc solos on the line. We look for Bob Dolan, who has had 2 rides and 2 wins so far this afternoon. He's sitting on the top at the moment with 24 points. 261. Andy Gomm sits on 22 points. Andy Gomm makes the best of that start. He is away. Bob Dolan is there in second place, right behind him. Bob Dolan pulls up on the inside. Can he go through? He does. Bob Dolan picks it up. And it's Mike Toplis coming through for second on Andy Gomm now. Then it's John Cox. John Cox trying to come past Andy Gomm. He moves up into third. Not a good day for Andy Gomm at the moment, certainly not in this race. He cuts up on the inside. He tries to come back at John Cox. He goes through there. He picks that third place back up. It's Bob Dolan, Mike Toplis, Andy Gomm, John Cox. John Cox again comes back at Andy Gomm and goes through on the inside. Bob Dolan leading it. Good scrap there for third and fourth place. Mike Toplis holding on to that second. John Cox is after that second now. On the last lap they go. It's Bob Dolan. It's Mike Toplis. It's John Cox. Andy Gomm. The win for 16, Bob Dolan, 3 from 3. Mike Toplis, John Cox, Andy Gomm. And it's 61, Chris Ward, 39, Rob Southwell. Then Gordon Walker, Ken O'Brien. Oh, somebody else sneaked through there in front of Ken O'Brien. Try and get that right in the result for you in just a moment. Race 22 to 350cc solos. Another cracking win. That's 3 from 3 this afternoon, dominating the class. Number 16, Bob Dolan, all the way from Holland. In second place, number 36, Rob Southwell. No, Mike Toplis, sorry, that's 39, Rob Southwell. Second place was 36, Mike Toplis. Third was 611, John Cox. Fourth place was 261, Andy Gomm. Fifth was 61, Chris Ward. Sixth was 39, that's Rob Southwell. Seventh was 84, Gordon Walker. Eighth was 101, Dave Wiseman. And ninth was number 55, Ken O'Brien. The winner's time was 1 minute 04.55 seconds, an average speed of 45.56 miles per hour. From the top, 16, 36, 611, 261, 61, 39, 84, 101, 55. 1 minute 04.55 seconds, 45.56 miles per hour. This is race 23, it's the 350cc solos. Let's see what happens in this one. Chance for a few of the riders here to make up on a few points, as most of the top point scorers were in that previous race. Here they come then. Tony Davey lifts that front wheel out of that turn and puts his bike in front of all the others. It's Tony Shrimp Davey leading this one. Then Morbey comes through. Then Morbey picks it up and leads it. Tony Davey in second place. And it's Richard Harbutt, Teri Massingham, Adrian Phipps, Richard Ashworth, Paul Bloomfield. Out goes the last lap flag. These races are fast and furious this afternoon. We've got number 90, Ben Morbey, leading round that turn. From Tony Davey, Richard Harbutt, Teri Massingham pushing hard at the back wheel of Richard Harbutt. almost taking that place, and unfortunate therefore Paul Bloomfield out again with problems. I think he lost his chain earlier, I don't know what's wrong this time. Number 90, Ben Morbey takes it from Tony Davey. Teri Massingham, I knew she was pushing for that. Then it's Richard Harbard, Adrian Phipps, Richard Ashworth, and number 50, Paul Beachy. A win therefore, number 90, Ben Morbey. Second place to number 3, Tony Davey. Third place to number 213, Teri Massingham. Fourth place to number 28, Richard Harbard. Fifth place to number 76, Adrian Phipps. Sixth place to number 58, Ricky Ashworth. Seventh place, number 50, Paul Beachy. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 07.95 seconds, a speed of 43.28 miles per hour. From the top then, 90, 3, 213, 28, 76, 58, 50, 1 minute 07.95 seconds, a speed of 43.28 miles per hour. We now wait for the 250cc solos.
What?
250cc solos, race 24. Additional runner is number 8, Will Tustin. Our non-starter is number 14, Darren Gomm. Quick look through my bits of paper, we see that Lee Street leads the points tally on 24 points. Paul Simmons is in second place on points with 19 points. He's got a few to make up there. Then it's number 16, Adam Shipp on 17 points. Then it's 82, Chris Still on 16 points. 80, Ashley Denham on 12 points. And number 7 and 28, Mark Bussey and Sam Morbey on 11 points apiece. Off the line they go, down the first straight, Lee Street. Quality Street has made the start again. Adam Shipp is down in there at about 4th place at the moment. Oh, down goes somebody. A nasty toe, I think it looked like Colin Howe that lost his momentum there. The race continuing. We've got Lee Street, Ashley Denham. Red flag is out. The race being stopped. So back to the start line to do it again. So I'll tell you, on May Day Monday, the usual Barks Bonanza is not being run, and the 250cc competitors reassemble on the starting line. More dates for your diary in a moment or two, but Lee Street, Quality Street, again leads this. Ashley Denham's in second place with another faller on that top turn. That looked like Chris Still. Trying to pick his machine up. He's got it up, it's still running, but I think he's just stalled it. Under the yellow flag, but the race continuing. We have 75, Quality Street, in second place 31, Paul Simmons, then Ashley Denham pushing hard, then it's Adam Shipp, Lee Pittman, Sam Morbey. I can hear the BSA at the back of the pack there, well not at the back of the pack, well he's not at the back of the pack because Chris Still has rejoined the fray. The last lap flag for Lee, Quality Street, from Paul Simmons, coming hard under pressure now from Ashley Denham, then it's Adam Shipp. Then it's Lee Pittman, Mark Bussey, Sam Morbey, Willie Tustin and Chris Still, the checkered flag. 3 from 3, Lee Street. From Paul Simmons in second, then Adam Shipp. He made up a bit of ground there, didn't he? Ashley Denham lost a bit. Then it's Mark Bussey, Lee Pittman, Sam Morbey, Will Tustin, Chris Still. Official result very shortly. Race 24, the 250cc solos then. 3 rides, 3 wins this afternoon in that class for number 75, Lee Street. In second place, number 31, Paul Simmons. Third place, number 16, Adam Shipp. Fourth place, number 80, Ashley Denham. Fifth place, number 7, Mark Bussey. Sixth place, 201, Lee Pittman. 7th place, 28, Sam Morbey. 8th place, is number 8, Will Tustin. And in 9th place, number 82, Chris Still, after his little spill there. Now the finishers, winner's time, 1 minute 06.77 seconds and an average speed of 44.04 miles per hour. Easter Saturday, which I believe went down a storm, and they are now going to have... I looked up and saw the staggered start of the vintage sidecar. The two aerials have gone off in front, and we have Bob Miles bringing up the rear there in 3rd place. So 165, Celia and Arthur Walton from Stuart Towner and Mike Wild. And then it's Bob Miles and Clifford Bath. Well, they've got their work cut out. This is quite a big handicap there to try and overcome at the big 650 Triumph. Some 30 years newer, you know, than those others. The old aerials. Who remembers the old aerial square 4? Well, they're not square 4s, they're singles. Doing a grand job. 500 cc's is my guess. Might tell me in the programme if I bothered to look, mightn't it? Doesn't say, just says 1939 and 1935 aerials. Well, the three of them, the handicap has done a grand job because they come on to the last lap. They're all starting to get very close together. Steaming down the outside, we have Bob Miles and Cliff Ridpath in 3rd place, trying to make up some ground on the others. Celia and Arthur Walton are leading. Stuart Towner and Mark Wild in 2nd. Can Bob Miles do anything about it? He's caught up onto the racing pace, but he's got his work cut out to get through on this, the last turn. Celia and Arthur Walton pick up their first win of the afternoon. Then 2nd place, Stuart Towner and Mike Wild, and then Bob Miles and Cliff Ridpath. A win for number 165, Celia and Arthur Walton. In 2nd place was number 86, Stuart Towner and Mike Wild. And in 3rd place, number 26, Bob Miles and Cliff Ridpath. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.01 seconds and an average speed of 33.80 miles per hour. From the top, 165, 86, 26, 1 minute 27.01 seconds, 33.8 miles per hour. Here they come then, the classic 350cc solos. Top of the tree is 22, Terry West, and he's leading it by the slimmest of margins at the moment. Who's that going around the outside? Is that Will Tustin? Oh, down goes Terry West. Well, that won't do his points tally much good. Don't forget that the winner of this event will win on points, not the first man home in any final. So, not that these boys are having a final, so they're on points all the way anyway. Ken O'Brien it was that took the lead there. Ken O'Brien from Roy Hazelden, from Will Tustin. They're all having a bit of a share out today of the honours. Terry West unfortunately sidelined on the centre green, unable to take any further part in this race. Round they come then. 55, Ken O'Brien from Roy Hazelden and Willie Tustin. I think all three of those are on BSA B40s. Made by the Birmingham Small Arms Company in Birmingham. Round they come then. 55, Ken O'Brien takes the checkered flag. From Roy Hazelden, from Willie Tustin. I'm not sure who's done the most laps out of those two. I'd say it's Kim Greatrix and Terry West. Official result for you in a jiffy. Race 26, 350 Classic Solos, and a win for 55, Ken O'Brien, who was in addition to that race. 2nd place to 364, Roy Hazelden. Been around a year or two as Roy. 3rd place, number 80, Will Tustin. 4th place, number 33, Kim Greatrix. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 12.50 seconds, an average speed of 40.56 miles per hour. From the top, 55, 364, 80, 33, 1 minute 12.50 seconds, 40.56 miles per hour. You note that we didn't get 22 Terry West in that race. You have to complete 3 from 4 laps to be a finisher. You have to do 3 from 4. Sorry about that. Brave attempt there to get back on track, but it wasn't to be that time. 500cc solos. No Trevor Banks, no Dave Rumsey. But we get 188 Mark Ferry. In this one, number 12, Daniel Winterton goes in the next one. They are on 24 points apiece leading into this third leg. They do not meet in this third leg, so they could still go on into the final on level points. That'll mean the final will really count if they're on the front line. Cracking good start. They look like Tony Starke. No, it wasn't. It was 33. Daryl Nelson, but he's drifted a little bit wide on that turn, allowing John Cox to go through. And number 32, Alan Fenn-Smith. So it's John Cox. Alan Fenn-Smith drops it on that turn. There must be a slippery patch there. That's 3 or 4 that dropped it on that point. There's John Cox. We've got John Cox, we've got Tim Mount, we've got Daryl Nelson. And it's all happening here this afternoon. John Cox leading. Tim Mount hammering away there in second place. 1 more lap to go. It's John Cox, it's Tim Mount, it's Mark Ferry. So Mark Ferry's losing a few points here. Can Daniel Winterton make those up on him? Could this be the race that sorted out the 500cc class? We've got Jason Newitt there in 4th. The checkered flag goes. It's 6-1-1. John Cox for a win. From Tim Mount in 2nd. From Mark Ferry in 3rd. From Jason Newitt. From Tony Starke. From Daryl Nelson. Martin Williams. And Alan Fenn-Smith. Official result in a jiffy. 500cc solos and a win there for 6-1-1 John Cox, increasing his points tally. Second place was number 17 Tim Mount. Third place was number 188 Mark Ferry. Fourth place was 112 Jason Newitt. Fifth place number 22 Tony Starke. Sixth place number 33 Daryl Nelson. Seventh place number 18 Martin Williams. 8th place, number 32, Alan Fenn-Smith. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 06.19 seconds, 44.43 miles per hour. 500cc solos again going in this one. And it's all looking fast and furious on the first turn. Daniel Winterton coming up into second place now ahead of Richard Harbud and overtaking or undertaking number 174. Ian Guttridge. So it's Daniel Winterton, Ian Guttridge, Richard Harbud, Simon Gittings. That's how they come out of that turn. They're all quite close together though. Simon Gittings trying to come up the inside of Richard Harbud. Richard Harbud trying to go through on the inside of Ian Guttridge. And it's all systems go. Look out, Greg Parkin. We've got Daniel Winterton coming up behind you rather quick. So it's Daniel Winterton, Simon Gittings, Martyn Sturgeon now up to 3rd, then it's Richard Harbud, then Ian Guttridge. Round the last turn then for the last time, the checkered flag is out. We have number 12, Daniel Winterton, 3 from 3. He's on the top of the tree at the moment. Martyn Sturgeon sneaks through for 2nd. Simon Gittings is there in 3rd, then Richard Harbud, then Ian Guttridge. And the official result for you in a jiffy. And race 28 was won by number 12, Daniel Winterton. In 2nd place was number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. 3rd place, 179, Simon Gittings. 4th place, number 28, Richard Harbud. 5th place, 174, Ian Guttridge. 6th place, number 39, Rob Southwell. And in 7th place, number 1, Greg Parkin. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 07.74 seconds, a speed of 43.41 miles per hour. From the top, check them off: 12, 15, 179, 28, 174, 39 and 1 minute 07.74 seconds, 43.41 miles per hour. Right-hand Chariots of Fire, race 29, room for Colin Blackburn, John Thorpe, Steph Blythe, Ryan Partridge and Mark Sharrack. Here they come. 5 riders going down to the first turn. Colin Blackburn lifts his front wheel as he goes down that first straight, pulling away from the rest of the field. Certainly one of the faster machines here on the circuit this afternoon. Yamaha R1 power. Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey, Stephen and Carl Blythe, Rob Sharrack and Kevin Fuller, Ryan and Ross Partridge. Nicely spread out, makes it easy for the lap scorers and the commentator. Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey, Stephen and Carl Blythe, Mark Sharrack and Kevin Fuller, John Thorpe and Ian Howe, Ryan and Ross Partridge bringing up the rear. One more lap to go for Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. Stephen and Carl Blythe in second place, and the East Midlanders first and second at the moment. In the Southern Centres, Mark Sharrack and Kev Fuller. In the Eastern Centres, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. And the South Easterns, Ryan and Ross Partridge. There's the checkered flag, there's the winner, Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. From Stephen and Carl Blythe, Mark Sharrack and Rob Fuller, Kev Fuller, John Thorpe and Ian Howe, and Ryan and Ross Partridge bringing up the rear. Race 29, this must be the fastest we've ever gone through a race programme. Race 29, the right-hand Sidecars, a win for 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. In second place was number 30, Stephen and Carl Blythe. In third place was number 16, Mark Sharrack and Kev Fuller. In fourth place, 362, John Thorpe and Ian Howe. And in fifth place, number 514, Ryan and Ross Partridge. The winner's time was 1 minute 15.41 seconds and an average speed of 44.15 miles per hour. From the top, 25, 30, 16, 362, 514, 1 minute 15.41 seconds, 44.15 miles per hour. Don't make too big a queue at that there ice cream van, because I want one, and don't eat them all before I get there. Think you can go and queue for the refreshments? What are you telling me? Go over the other field? Oh, what have we got? We got the Chariots coming back on the line. Right-hand Sidecars. Reg Blackburn, who's not had too good a day so far. He's had 2 starts and 2 non-finishes. Then Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson. John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Remember, John Stafford spat himself off. Carl Squirrel was still left sitting on the machine in their last race. Let's see what happens here. They're not happy with that start. Reg Blackburn, I think, got a little bit of clutch trouble and his bike creeping. There they go then. Off the start line down the first straight. It's Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones that get to the first turn first. Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson trying hard to come up on the inside of them. They are, of course, current British Masters champions, along with Gary Jackson. Round they come then. 92. Paul Whitelam, Kev Jones, Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson, Reg Blackburn and Terry Madley, John Stafford, Carl Squirrel. At half distance, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones still holding off the challenge of the British Masters champion. Don't forget, this is all on points, so every point counts. Every race really is like part of the final. Round they come then. Last lap flag is out and Rob Bradley has got that inside line and he is pushing hard as he comes up right up on the back wheel of Paul Whitelam. Paul Whitelam, Kev Jones down the back straight. One more turn for victory for them, but can that British Masters champion take it? What a feather in your cap, beating the British Masters champion. Can he do it? Oh, round goes Rob Bradley. That's bad news for him as he scoots off the track. And He's just going to come home and have a last place finish. And there was a bit of a dice there for second and third places happens between Reg Blackburn and John Stafford. Well, it all happens here at Stanbridge. I'm going to get myself an ice cream in a minute. A win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. What a feather in their cap. In second place, it was number 26, Reg Blackburn and Terry Madley. In third place, it was 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. And in fourth place, it was 87, Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.86 seconds. A speed of 43.32 miles per hour. Here we go, the 350cc Classic Solos leak down that first straight. Ken O'Brien makes the break down to the first turn. Willie Tustin coming through there from fourth, third, up to second. He's gone very wide, he's let him go back through again. He's gone back down to fourth place. 55, Ken O'Brien leads it. Roy Hazelden in second place, then Terry West. Oh, big backfire there from one of those old bikes. Bet it was a Beezer. Here they come then. Ken O'Brien on the BSA B40. He's got the bit between his teeth. Roy Hazelden in hot pursuit on another BSA B40. Then Willie Tustin on a BSA B40. Then Terry West on the 350 Jawa. Kim Greatrix on the 350 Jap. And number 81, Bernie Waterfield on another 350 Jap. The Jap ruled the roost for years. How are these BSAs walking all over him this afternoon? More tractable power, I'd say. Last lap flag, Ken O'Brien, Roy Hazelden, Will Tustin, Terry West, Kim Greatrix, Bernie Waterfield. Last turn, last time for these boys. The points will be tallied, the winners will be found. A win for 55, Ken O'Brien, from Roy Hazelden, from Will Tustin. Oh, just Kim Greatrix sneaked that one from Terry West. Did you see him do that? And number 81, bringing up the rear, Bernie Waterfield. Official result in a moment. Win for number 55, Ken O'Brien. Second place, 2364, Roy Hazelden. And third place was number 80, Will Tustin. Fourth place was number 33, Kim Greatrix. Fifth place, number 22, Terry West. And in sixth place, number 81, Bernie Waterfield. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 11.94 seconds with a speed of 40.88 miles per hour. From the top, 55, 364, 80, 33, 22, 81, 1 minute 11.94 seconds, 40.88 miles per hour. Across the page, race 32, the big one this afternoon for the 350cc solos. And don't forget, they might not be the winner of the race, it's the winner of the event. Bob Dolman sits on top points. 36 points he carries into this final. I think that's going to be hard to beat, but stranger things have happened. Bob Dolman, joined by Ben Morbey, joined by number 36, Mike Toplis, by Andy Gomm and John Cox, Teri Massingham, Tony Davey, Richard Ashworth, and off they go with Adrian Phipps and Richard Harbard. That's it, into the first turn they go. Ben Morbey makes it. Ben Morbey puts his nose in front first. Bob Dolman comes through to second. Bob Dolman squirting the throttle on the inside. Mike Toplis gets in all sorts of trouble. Ben Morbey leads it. Bob Dolman pushing hard on the inside there. I think he could stay in second place in this race and still win, but he's not going to be content with that. He's away. He's out in front. It is Bob Dolman that leads. Bob Dolman across from Holland this afternoon to do the business here at Stanbridge. It's Bob Dolman, it's Ben Morbey, it's Andy Gomm, it's Teri Massingham, Mike Toplis, Richard Harbard. Isn't Terry having a good day this afternoon? He's holding fourth place at the moment in front of a very experienced campaigner of Mike Toplis. The last lap flag goes out as they come out of that turn. It's 16. It's Bob Dolman with 1 lap to go. From 90, Ben Morbey. From Andy Gomm, Teri Massingham, Mike Toplis, Richard Harbard, John Cox and Adrian Phipps, Richard Ashworth and Tony Davey bringing up the rear. Out they come, the last turn, the last time. The job is done. 4 rides and 4 wins, undisputable. Bob Dolan from Ben Morbey, from Andy Gomm, Mike Toplis, Teri Massingham, Richard Harbud, John Cox, Adrian Phipps, Tony Davey and Richard Ashworth. Well, they're coming round there now, ladies and gentlemen. Time to wave your hats, flash your car headlights, toot some hooters, wave some programs, shout, scream, show your appreciation. What a rider there. Bob Dolman. And a good second place in that race to Ben Morbey. The points have yet to be tallied. But what a great afternoon's entertainment those 350 modern bikes have given us. Not to say the other classes haven't done their bit as well. Show your appreciation as they make their way back to the pits. Race result for the 350cc solo final. Race result, not the event result. A win for number 16, Bob Dolman. Second place to number 90, Ben Morbey. Third place to 261, Andy Gomm. Fourth place to 213, Teri Massingham. Fifth place, 236, Mike Toplis. Sixth place was 611, John Cox. Seventh, 28, Richard Harbud. Eighth, 76, Adrian Phipps. Ninth, 58, Richard Ashworth. 10th, number 3, Tony Davey. The winner's time, 1 minute 05.92 seconds and a speed of 44.61 miles per hour. Well, back in his winning ways, Bob Miles and Cliff Ridpath. They power on towards victory in this one. Celia and Arthur Walton in second place on their aerial, and Stuart Towner and Mike Wild in third on another 500cc single-cylinder aerial. In those good old days, they used to fire every other lamppost, you know. Boom, boom, boom. But it's revving a bit harder here today. On to the last lap goes the 650 Triumph of Bob Miles and Cliff Ridpath. And it's Celia and Arthur Walton on the aerial, and Stuart Town and Mark Wild on another aerial. Good to see these machines still being ridden. Shouldn't all be in glass cabinets, you know. There goes the checkered flag for Bob Miles and Chris Ridpath. Celia and Arthur Walton. And Stuart Towner, Mike Wild. Official result in a jiffy. Official result of race 33, a win and a good win for number 26, Bob Miles and Cliff Ridpath. Second place, number 165, Celia and Arthur Walton. And in third place, number 86, Stuart Towner and Mike Wild. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.13 seconds and an average speed of 37.64 miles per hour. Here they go then, the quarter litres on their fourth leg. Quality Street. He's done 3 from 3, he wants 4 from 4, and he's out in front. Ashley Denham is in second place. Then Chris Still, then Adam Shipp, then Paul Simmons, Lee Pittman, Sam Morbey, Mark Bussey, and Will Tustin on his BSA. 75, Lee Street. Ashley Denham. Then it's Adam Shipp and Chris Still, then Paul Simmons. Paul Simmons was going better than this earlier in the day. Perhaps he's getting tired, perhaps he just didn't get the right start this time. But round they come. It is Lee Street. Coming up to take the last lap flag now. From Adam Shipp, Ashley Denham. That is Paul Simmons and Chris Still. Then Lee Pittman, Sam Morbey, Mark Bussey and Will Tustin. Last turn for the last time, and look at Adam Shipp pushing Lee Street all the way. But Lee Street, 4 from 4, undisputed here this afternoon. From Adam Shipp in second place, then Ashley Denham, Paul Simmons, Chris Still, Sam Morbey, Lee Pittman, Mark Bussey and Will Tustin on the BSA B25 Barracuda. I'll show you appreciation then for some very fast 250 men as they find their way back to the pits. Again, they've entertained us well this afternoon. I hope that you'll support them next week at High Easter near Chelmsford and Essex. The official result of the race 34. Good number. Race 34, the 250cc solos, was a win for 75, Lee Street. Second place was number 16, Adam Shipp. In third place was number 80, Ashley Denham. Fourth place was number 31, Paul Simmons. Fifth was 82, Chris Still. Sixth was 28, Sam Morbey. Seventh was 201, Lee Pittman. Eighth was number 7, Mark Bussey. And ninth was number 8, Will Tustin. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 05.97 seconds, an average speed of 44.58 miles per hour. I'm sure I don't have to remind you they're on points over 4 legs, so that is actually the race result, not necessarily the event result, but Lee Street, 4 rides, 4 wins, unbeatable. Race 35, the 500cc Classic. It's Jon Underwood again, unbeaten on this circuit, remember? And he's trapped in first place. That'll be hard to catch him up now. Jack Walker in second. Then Francis Yates. Geoff Urben. Ian Guthridge. John Murray. Oh, Chris Sindall, did he come to grief there? Twice he nearly come to grief on that turn. But back out in front, it's Jon Underwood. Been in business here this afternoon. From Jack Walker, Geoff Urben, John Murray, Frank Yates, Ian Guthridge, Chris Sindall. He's going to take it a bit more gingerly this time at that bend and not get himself in quite so much trouble. Bob's got it taped. 77. Jon Underwood with 1 lap to go. Unbeaten so far on this circuit. Jack Walker in second. Doesn't look like he's going to catch him really. Then it's Geoff Urben. Then it's John Murray. Out of the last turn for the last time, another cracking win for 77, Jon Underwood, from Jack Walker, Geoff Urben, John Murray, Frank Yates, Ian Guthridge and Chris Sindall. Round of applause for Jon Underwood, unbeaten on this circuit in last year's Jon Underwood Memorial Trophy and in this the Festival of Grasstrack. What a man. Not to take away from the other talent in that race, there's some very good racing there this afternoon in the 500 Classic class. I'd like to see more of this in the future. Official result then of race 35, the 500cc Classic Solo, was a win for number 77, Jon Underwood. 4 from 4 in that class, undisputed winner. Second place in that race was 262, Jack Walker. Third was 241, Geoff Urben. Fourth was 21, John Murray. Fifth was number 11, Francis Yates. Sixth was number 174, Ian Guthridge. Seventh was number 31, Chris Sindall. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 06.51 seconds, an average speed of 44.22 miles per hour. From the top quickly if I can, 77, 262, 241, 21, 11, 174 and 31. 1 minute 06.51 seconds, 44.22 miles per hour. Only 2 races left in this programme. You better pay attention or you're going to miss it. Race 36, the 500cc solos, we look for 12, Daniel Winterton, 188, Mark Ferry, 611, John Cox, 15, Martyn Sturgeon, 17, Tim Mount, 179, Simon Gittings, 174, Ian Guthridge, 18, Martin Williams, 28, Richard Harbard, and 32, Alan Fenn-Smith. Don't forget, points are added to the result of this final. I've been told that within 5 minutes of the checkered flag dropping on the last race, 10 they've made it now, we'll have all the results for you. Event results, not race results, and here they come, and into the front it looked like Daniel Winterton hitting that front turn first. He's put it sideways. He's throwing dust in the rest of the faces, but it isn't. It's Martyn Williams, followed by Martyn Sturgeon, followed by Ian Guthridge. I didn't spot Daniel Winterton. Well, I think he's holding on to fourth. But straight through the ropes goes that front runner, Martyn Williams. Think that'll call for a red flag, does it, or doesn't it? No, we're not having a red one. He's off the racing line. And away they go. They're still racing round, and Martyn Sturgeon doesn't know whether to stop or not. Now they've decided to stop him. The red flag is out in the interest of safety. And a brave first lap there from Martyn Williams. Young man that only came to my knowledge really this year, and certainly a hard trying campaigning rider. We will have a rerun of race 36 in just a moment. Don't forget, next week all roads lead to Chelmsford and then on to High Easter for the 500cc Sidecar Association's meeting, the first round of the Eastern Centre Championships year 2002. Revs rise then, are under starters orders again. It's race 36, the rerun with Daniel Winterton, Mark Ferry, John Cox, Martyn Sturgeon, Tim Mount and others as they head down the first turn. Martyn Sturgeon makes it down there this time. Ian Guthridge on the outside, Martyn Sturgeon on the inside. Mark Ferry coming through on a very tight line. He's right through to the front line already. Daniel Winterton now coming in from third into second place. Past Martyn Sturgeon as he winds up the throttle down that back straight. It's going to be Alpha Leathery and Martyn Sturgeon fought back but then lost it again, and it's Mark Ferry, Daniel Winterton, Martyn Sturgeon, John Cox, Simon Gittings, Tim Mount. Right ding dong battle going on at the back of the field. I don't know whether to watch the back or the front, but at the front it's Mark Ferry. Oh, down goes Daniel Winterton trying a bit too hard. Martyn Sturgeon gets the second place he didn't expect. One more lap to go. It's Mark Ferry, Martyn Sturgeon, John Cox, Tim Mount, Simon Gittings. Watch that John Cox, because he means business in this one, I can tell you. They go into the last turn for the last time. Mark Ferry winding up the throttle. One last time, he takes the checkered flag. Mark Ferry wins from 15. Martyn Sturgeon from John Cox, from Tim Mount, from Simon Gittings, from Richard Harbert, Ian Guthridge, Andy Fenn-Smith, Daryl Nelson, and Daniel Winterton. Official result in a moment. Do show your appreciation. If you can reach your car hooters, toot it. If you can reach the flasher. Wave your programmes, clap your hands, scream and shout. We've had some good entertainment here in all classes this afternoon. And there is Mark Ferry, winner of the 500cc final. Not sure if that'll be enough to do the event. Daniel Winterton was top man into that, but him sliding off didn't help his points tally, and we'll see what transpires from the result. 500cc solos, race 36 in your programme. A win for number 188, Mark Ferry. In the second place, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Third place to number 611, John Cox. Fourth place to number 17, Tim Mount. Fifth place to number 179, Simon Gittings. Sixth to 28, Richard Harbert. Seventh to 174, Ian Guthridge. Eighth to number 32. Was that Daryl Nelson? Ninth was, no, that's Alan Fenn-Smith. And 33 in ninth place is Daryl Nelson. And in 10th place is number 12, after his spill, Daniel Winterton. The winner's time was 1 minute 05.18 seconds, a speed of 45.12 miles per hour. From the top, 188, 15, 611, 17, 179, 28, 174, 32, 33, 12, 1 minute 05.18 seconds, 45.12 miles per hour. The last race of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What a nice early time to go home. Go home and get the barbecue out, eh? Have a barbie when you get home. You know it makes sense. It's light up to 8 o'clock. Don't all invite me, I can only come to one of them. Sidecars on the line to do battle for the last race of the afternoon. We look for Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones, Stefan and Carl Blythe, Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel, Mark Sharrock, Kevin Fuller, and here they come. It's 92 that gets down to the first turn first, with 25 right on his back wheel, and through goes 25. Three's a bit wide. Can he hold on to it? High, wide and handsome. Down the back straight he goes. It's 25. Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. Rob Bradley again spins off onto the centre green. We have 25. Colin Blackburn, Martin Bailey, leading this one from Paul Whitelam. And Kev Jones, Jonah on his back. Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey, leading Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. And it's John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Well, Carl Squirrel needs no introductions here. 16, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller. And then number 30, Stefan and Carl Blythe. Oh, they remain in those same positions. I think Steph Blythe might just take that place off of Mark Sharrock. I think he has done. There goes the checkered flag. 4, 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. Second place to 92 for Whitelam and Kev Jones. And it's John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. What a finish there. That's the end of the day's racing, not the end of the point scoring. So we have not got yet winners of events, only winners of races. Now if they're going to come round or not, doesn't look like they are. Yes, they are. Led by the race winner, and I imagine as he was on front in points, as he went into that race, he is the event winner as well. It's Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. Stefan and Carl Blythe are there. What a good day's racing. For number 25, Colin Blackburn and Martin Bailey. In second place, it was number 92. Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. Third place, it was number 81, John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. Fourth place, number 30, Stefan and Carl Blythe. Fifth place, number 16, Mark Sharrock and Kev Fuller. And in sixth place, after his spin-off, 87, Rob Bradley and Scott Wilson. The winner's time, 1 minute 12.84 seconds, a speed of 45.71 miles per hour. From the top, 25, 92, 81, 30, 16, 87. 1 minute 12.84 seconds, 45.71 miles per hour.